Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. So I think the plan for this episode has to be to tidy up some of our old side quests that we've had for a while, and obviously to deal with our inventory. So let's deal with my inventory at the very least. I think I'll tend to go for accuracy again. Maybe not so much with the shotgun, because I'm not sure it's super important with the shotgun. But level 4 has to be better than a level 3, you would hope. No, I'd rather have damage, I think. I never really use the pistol, even though I've got level 5s here. Ah, thank goodness we've got some good sniper rifles at last. Right, we'll do upgrades last, I think. I think some good armor is probably a priority, really. If I get to a shop, that's probably my priority, I think. I mean, Weapon Force sounds like it's going to do damage against everything, which is definitely a good thing and has no penalties, so I think I might well stick to that. Cooldown reduction. Oh, that's the target's cooldown reduction. It doesn't improve my cooldown reduction. Penalises them. Okay, so that's okay. If I have all combat scanners, then at least we'll definitely have a combat scanner at any point. I don't use the pistol enough. Ah, yeah, we don't want... Even though I do want a combat scanner on this, I'd rather have weapon stability, I think. Looks like I need to find a shop that sells hammerhead rounds and buy lots of them. Yeah, we don't want that anymore. Definite. High explosive sounds like a pretty practical grenade. And we definitely want first aid interface. Or a medical interface, that sounds better still, doesn't it? Okay, so that's my inventory done. Now, we take Tali with us most of the time, I think. I'm not as worried about these. I'm not sure how effective they really are, to be honest. And I don't think you use a lot of these weapons very often. Oh, armor, definitely. Definitely worried about armor. And these, yeah, as long as it's not penalty, probably doesn't matter too much, honestly. And I could give one of you all against organics and one all against synthetics, and then at least it'll balance out. Did I do something wrong then? Did I sort that out? I can't remember what you were having. Oh yeah, that's good. I think I had a recoil damper 3 there. Not that you use it enough to make it really worthwhile. And what am I going for you? Organics. You're going against organics. Well, I suspect due to your abilities, you're better against synthetics, actually. So no, you can go against synthetics. Well, the difference between those levels isn't actually enormous. Right, so that's you done. I'm just trying to think who we normally take as our third character. Can't even remember now. It's been a while since I played this game, as you might guess. I don't think... Do we normally take you? I think we might do. Or do we normally take Rex? We'll do... Oh, don't even know. I guess the sensible answer is to equip everybody. But I don't really have the time or energy to do that. We don't normally take Ashley because she's too like us. I think I have taken Caden in the past. But then he overlaps with Tali, does he? No, he doesn't. Can't remember. Yeah, he does, because he's a bit of both. I don't think I normally take Garrus, do I? Man, this is the most amateur LP episode of all time. Yeah, I think we'll take the Krogan. And we'll just make sure all the numbers are at the top. I could do that for everyone, actually, couldn't I? Just make sure they have all the highest numbers. Okay, so that's Rex's equipment done. I don't have a huge amount of weapon upgrades to use now. Hammerhead rounds are the best. They don't seem to have any drawbacks, and they've got a plus against all creatures, so that sounds pretty good to me. Clearly I don't use you, because otherwise you'd have some sort of first aid interface. Yeah, and I'm down to level 3s on this stuff now. Ah, looks like you're going to have a lot of anti-personnel rounds here, which is good. Right, there we go. That's all my equipment done. So I can sell everything that I don't need now. Maybe get some good stuff for me.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I wonder if I've got enough money to go and buy some stuff from the Sector shop. That seemed to have the best stuff, didn't it? In the Citadel, in the richer area of the Citadel, was all the best stuff. Right, let's go do a side quest. That seemed nice and quick then. I think I've probably spoken to Navigator Presley. Right, let's go for a bottom assignment then. Strange transmission. Where's that? Hawking Eta Cluster. So I suspect we've roughly picked them up in order of difficulty. So we're off to the Hawking Eaton Cluster.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Is it the Ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Oh, bloody Council. So at least we get to hang up on the Council again.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Now you're helping me?
You didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only balked at unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
So I wonder if they were doing that before I told them about Saren. Because if so, that just makes the Council's response even less appropriate.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Okay, so although they've presented this as they're trying to help me, what they really want me to do is rescue their spies for them.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
I guess they are helping me, kind of. But there's obviously, some ulterior motive there. They care more about their spy than me, I suspect. Can't see any reason to ever come back to this planet, but I think I'll miss it. Did enjoy our time here overall. I'm not going to be checking up on them there, I don't think.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you.
Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hawking Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
Ah, this is pretty interesting.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
I mean, that's true, but we happen to know that the Alliance is responsible for a lot of bad things for biotics. So, although I'm obviously on the Alliance's side here, they're not completely blameless.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I'll deal with Major Kyle for you, Admiral.
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
When I'm in the mission, all missions are a massacre. While scanning the planet Thoropto, you discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. While scanning this planet, you have detected a significant deposit of cobalt. Metal-rich asteroid containing a large deposit of palladium. Ah, this is the moon, is it? That must be where I'm off to. I'll probably stick this at the end of the video, I think, and not have it in there twice. Let's go. Right, so I'm pretty confident we normally take Tali, and then we want one of these 3 to get some blue abilities. I can't remember who we gave the better equipment to. I suspect. Mind you, I really want to talk to Liara about our vision, and she might have some good banter with Tali, so let's take a good balanced team this time out. We got a new tune, I think. Right, what direction do I want? Oops, no. I want to go west and slightly south. Looks like there's quite a big ridge in the way here. ambitious there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I don't like this planet. Come on. It looks like I should have gone up there, doesn't it? This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks leads away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Liara is going to die. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable to say she's not going to live very long. I should probably even go swap her out for Rex. I mean, hopefully this is an old enough quest that it's not going to be too hard. I can't see how they've headed southwest, honestly. It's pretty much a sheer cliff. And I suspect there's going to be a lot of guards outside this commune. And I know we're not meant to turn it into a massacre. Oh, I can't see any guards. No! Oh. No, come on, come on.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
My name is Commander Shepard. Major Kyle knows me. I have to speak to him.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
We can't trust the Alliance.
The Alliance sent assassins to kill Father Kyle, but we stopped them.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Everyone looks at us like we're freaks, just because we have biotics. Nobody cares about us biotics. We have to look out for each other.
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us because they know we're better than them.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
Biotics can feel safe here.
So it's the second time I've recorded this bit. Mic mute went wonky and I actually played to the end of the quest, but I think it's less frustrating for me to record this bit than it is going to be recording over the top of the video. Of course, I don't have much to say because I've already said everything. I can't really remember what I said, which is another reason why recording over the top would be more annoying. And the plus side is I can whiz through it.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of options here, and most of them are clearly going to lead into combat. So I tried to help you, but I've given up, is the implication there. You'll pay for your crimes is obviously just going to lead to a fight. He's going to take umbrage at enough crazy talk and attackers. So we've really got two options. We've got you can't help them now, or surrender and they all die. And you can't help them now kind of sounds like it's going to lead to a fight. Whereas this one, obviously, is an option not to fight. So even though this is the aggressive option, this one is, the first word is surrender. So I think this is the only peaceful option we've got, really.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Come with me, Major. It's over.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Now, currently, we're trapped inside a bunker full of dangerous cultists and this man, and there's going to be a whole pile all getting ready outside. So, although I don't believe him, I'm going to go with I believe you, because at least then I can fight my way out, and I'll get to my ship and so on. I could even swap the Asari out. So an hour isn't that long to waste, even though we could be chasing after Saren. I'm going to tell him I believe him, and get ready to gun him down.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope you know what you are doing, Shepard.
You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody. What do you guys say?
I'm right here.
Oh, I missed him. There's nothing in there, I don't think. So, all suggestions are that this actually works. Ah, nice. Can't remember if I picked... Yeah, I definitely did, so I went the wrong way before. Now, the only bit that I found quite hard about this quest, actually, is how to trigger the phone call to the Alliance command. So if I was to look in my journal, which I'm not going to, it says that you need to trigger the Admiral Hackett conversation. And someone else said that your pilot can do it, and I tried the comm room. Actually, you don't want to do any of those things. In order to trigger it, you want to go to the galaxy map, which is a bit weird. I mean, I got there as my third option. But because obviously the first conversation was triggered on the galaxy map, so it didn't take me too long to work out. And if my muter's messed up again, I'll be furious. Better bloody not do.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
So there we go. The message is the path to peace is paved with threats and self-preservation military strategy. And on that bombshell, thank you for watching, and come back for a seamless episode of Mass Effect. The Ropto is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. A terrestrial world of average size, Canctra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin, with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. Clendagon is an arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminium, with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Clendagon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicates that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker insulating atmosphere in the past. Presrop is the moon of Clendagon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance is open bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Presrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal, wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives.